Okay, hi everyone, it's Crafty Kim here, and I've decided to do a Flosstube video. I'm going to do it. I've been putting it off for a little bit too long, but I really love to stitch. That's where my time has been. Although I do want to mention, not that I need to, but the primary reason why I just fell off the face of the earth was January 2021, my mom unexpectedly passed away. So I'm not going to get too much into it, but so that's been a little life-changing thing that's been going on. But stitching has been what's been the best thing, really. And my family and friends have had a very great supportive network of friends. You guys know who you are. Miss you guys. But anyway, I have lots to share with you. Too much that it's not all going to get into one video. And so I'll just start showing you from where I am at. And I do have a couple finishes. Nothing FFO'd, but this is the Cricut collection. Playing with Jacks. I finished it. Finally finished it. It's on 36 count Modena fabric, which is it is a linen, but it's an even weave linen. Modena. Oh, of course, it's going the wrong way. I'm a newbie again, Flosstuber, so forgive me. Everything is opposite. So, got that one finally finished. This is also something I had finished for actually a long time ago, but I never got the chance to show it. But it is by Hands On Design. It's one of her chalk series. Let's Talk. I think it's Let's Talk Autumn. But here, there it is. And this one is done on 25 count 1/1. So as you can see, here's my hand, and that's how big it's turned out. Oh, I really hope that's not backwards. I bet you it's going to be backwards. But anyway, you guys all know this pattern. It was very fun to stitch, and I'll probably do the other ones also in the 25 count 1/1. I know I should have had that framed and up this year. Autumn's almost over. Winter is around the corner here in Canada. Although today, November 4th, it was like 19 and sunny out. It was crazy. But tomorrow could be snowing. But let's hope not. Anyways, that is probably it for what I'm going to show you in finishes. Everything else is just what I've been working on with whips. And there is a lot to show you. I have one pile here. This isn't the tip of the iceberg, basically. See all these white bins here? Yeah, those are all whips. Oh, by the way, I'm in a new area. This past August, we did a big change in the house. 3 rooms, we switched all around. So, you know, the upstairs went downstairs, downstairs went upstairs, and then that. Oh, it took like a whole weekend at least. But it's all for the better. So now I have a bigger craft room. Which you're only seeing just a little bit part of it. That's where I do some sewing over there. I've got some bags there. But and this is just a little bit of my cross stitch area. I have a lot of patterns over there, like a library system over there. But yeah, so enjoying it down here. Where there's hopefully no interruptions. Hopefully no one walks into the room. But yeah, so okay, let's get on with this. I suppose this is like a mini whip parade. I don't even know how long my camera's gonna last for. Hopefully, that was the other thing I was worried about. I don't know how long I have for filming, but anyway, this is the Modern Folk Embroidery Fruit. Now I can't speak. Fruit of Plenty style. Hopefully you guys all know this. I may or may not show the cover photos because then it will take even longer to show all my whips. A lot of these everyone I'm sure has seen. What is this? I think it's a 36 count done with pearl cotton number 5. No, number 12. Pearl cotton number 12. I mean, if you really want to know the colors, just let me know. But I'm just going to show you what I've been working on. So that is essentially as far as I got. I did work on it a little bit more, but I was keeping up with it. And then, yeah, then my mom. So that's why I kind of fell off the wagon with that. But I like working with the one strand, and the pearl cotton has great coverage for that. So yeah, trying different mediums. So that's been great in my Evertote squirrel bag, which that's me to a T. I'm a squirrel. I started the Plum Streets, the Gather In. This is on 40. I know it's 40 count. It's probably platinum or something. It's just a nice neutral. That's as far as I get. I should mention that I did go on a retreat last weekend. It's a nice small retreat with some friends. Oh, it was excellent. And that was a good piece I took with me to do some fill-in on the house. So I think I got the window frames done there. But I brought a lot of projects, and I worked on quite a lot, actually. This is another Plum Streets. This Happy Morning, I got the Black Swan version by Fox and Rabbit. There's 2 colored versions of this one. You had to order this through a special Facebook group, but I'm sure this will be out eventually. And I did get a start on this. I don't have, I'll use this. Oh, I got an avalanche going here. Stop. I'll use this Brenda Keys book to show you, and that's 40 count Black Swan. With good lighting and giving my eyes a few minutes to adjust, it goes okay. But if I'm like back and forth on projects, then it takes longer for my eyes to adjust. But if I've been working on it for a while, my eyes are really good with it. But oh, I should put that. Okay, I'm not going to zipper everything up. I've unzipped them. But let's save time here. Oh, this is Winter Rose Manor. I believe this is a 36 count Modena as well. From Silkweaver. Silkweaver is where I've gotten the Modena. And that's my progress. I didn't get to touch this one on the retreat. This would have been good to fill in. But once that house is done, I know the rest will go quite quickly. That in there. A lot of these have been new starts. I did also attend the Flosstube retreat in New Jersey, which has a new name. It's just called Stitch New Jersey, which hopefully is going to be easier to remember to say. Stitch New Jersey. Okay, I like that. I did, we did a thing called 6 and 6, 6 new starts in 6 hours. So every hour is a new start. This was one of my 6s. Again, I'm doing, if you follow her on Instagram, she's got 2 colored versions. I'm doing the black version. I'm all about the black fabric. I love the way it looks. I should just do it while I can, while my eyes are okay enough to do it, but that's my progress so far. So it's just gonna pop. This one's a 28 count, which I don't have too many on 28 count, so this one I'm like comfort stitching to me. You know, this is just fun and easy. I had it in stash, so wanted to start it, so that's what I had. It's gonna be quite big, but it's going to look fabulous. Let's see. Oh, this is a nice one. Sampler Cove, Double Dutch. With the called for silk Valdani threads, and it is a joy to stitch. I did stitch a little bit on this on the retreat. I know it's 40 count. I'm gonna say mallow, but it might be 40 count mallow. Yes. Oh, it's a joy to stitch. It is. But I have so many joyous projects that I can't seem to keep to one and finish it. But it's okay. I know there's more of you out there with lots of projects too. Coffee sip. Must have the coffee. All right, this one is Plum Street. I love Plum Street. Jack's Bash. It's a very fun stitch. It does have 1/1 though, which I kind of forgot because I started it on 40 count, but it's okay. Managing okay. And if I had stuck to it, I could have got this done. That's as far as I got. Because I worked on it for like, I think a little over 2 weeks. Maybe 2.5 weeks. Yeah, it went kind of fast. Really enjoying that piece. I should get back to that. I hope the lighting's okay. But, let's see. Oh, okay. This is a really nice one too. Teresa Kogut. Who does not love her? Let Love Rain. I'll show a picture of the whole version. It's a gorgeous sampler. Just gorgeous. Like, these are my colors. I remember when because this was a market release last year, this past March, when she did her video about her new projects, and I saw it and I was like, oh. I immediately paused the video when I heard what the supplies were. Immediately went to XJU Designs Etsy store and messaged her, can you get this fabric for me? And bada boom bada bing, as Mona says. I got the fabric because I got everything ready even before I had the pattern. When I finally got the pattern, I was gung-ho and started it. I don't know what derailed me because this was really so nice to stitch. But yes, this fabric is just so juicy to stitch on. Love it. And I believe this is only DMC. It's only DMC threads. And it really sucks if it's going to be backwards. But I shall have to remedy that in another video. Now I'll have to ask my kids, how do I do that? Because I don't know technology. They do. Because they're teenagers. Isn't that lovely? Again, something else I want to get back to. But I want to actually put these on my scroll rods. I do have a large set of scroll rods that I think will fit it, but it's one where I think you have to sew it on, or I might have that Velcro stuff somewhere, but I just have to, I gotta clear off my other table to do that, and procrastinating. All right, this is another project I gave a chunk of time to and could have got it done. But anyway, I don't know where my picture is, but it's by Drawn Thread, When Skeletons Dance. Oh, I should look for it because I'm sure some of you may not exactly know what it looks like. Here it is. Isn't that fun? I love letters. I don't know what it is. Probably because they go fast. And it looks like you got a lot done. But see, I am almost done. Just a lot of moon fill-in. And a lot of the colors I swapped out and just picked my own. So, because I think that's also 36 count. Yeah, 36 count Edinburgh Stone Gray. Okay, this is an X's and O's, Pumpkin and Crow. I tend to work on this piece every October, so it will slowly get done, but it's getting there. I did put in more work this year, so I got more of the border done. There we are. So that orange border is all done. I got that filled in at the retreat. Beforehand, I did do some more of the vine work. Actually, not that it matters because it's probably an even square, but it goes that way. That's the top. This, I know, is going to look amazing when it's done, because I remember seeing this model in person when the Toronto Creative Festival was on many moons ago, and it was amazing. It looked so good. But it's funny, I've never actually seen it again since then as well, and they've been to the show a few times after that, and I've never seen this one since then. I'll have to ask them about it. They are online, and they're still designing, I guess, so you can always find them online. X's and O's. My pile has shrunk. Oh, but we've still got more. Okay, that was for the finish. Okay, this is another starch that I got sidetracked from. I believe Ellen Reed, Maximum Cross Stitch Power Hour, shared this on Instagram before I saw online from Jacob's website, and I immediately was gobsmacked. I was like, oh, that looks so good. So, of course, I went to his website and got it. I'm a sucker for these. I am a sucker. This is his winter kaleidoscope. So of course I know there's a spring. I don't know if the other seasons were out. But I'm a sucker for seasonal stitching as well. So I decided to do, it's very big. This is 383 by 383. So I was like, okay, I know I want to do it probably on 25 count, 1/1. Let's try to keep it a little small. Look through my stash. Oh, I had a cream fabric that would fit. Okay, what color? I was humming and hawing. I was like, you know what? I don't think I have any monochromatic projects going in black. And I found I actually had a box of DMC 310. I was like, perfect. I think I've almost gone through one already, one skein. So I had the 310. I started it. When did I start it? It must have been like the 23rd or something like that. Did I write it down? Sometimes I write it down. No. 23rd, 24, something like that. I know it was before I went away last weekend. And then I saw Jacob's thing about Black Sampler November, and I was like, how perfect is that? It's like all these things were clicking. And then Caroline from Evertotes shared a new bag of hers, and this is perfect. So I got this bag. So this is where I'm keeping that project. Oh, it's perfect. It's beautiful. All right, you ready? Oh. Oi. Okay. Let's see the lighting. That's where I'm at. Hopefully that lighting, maybe that's a bit better. But yes, and I keep thinking, oh, I've got so much done. Look at all that stitching. And then I look at, and then so yes, okay, so there's that, okay? And there's that. That's that's where I am. I still have to get more, like, oh boy, this is big. This is big. I think, oh, I'm so far, but no. But that's okay. I'm loving it. There is something about just stitching with one strand of thread, one color. You don't have to worry about changing colors, what symbol goes with what. It's a joy to stitch. It really is. So a part of me wants to like just go gung-ho with it. I'll probably still stick with it for obviously Black Sampler November. I'm going to try to keep up with sharing my progress on Instagram, which you can follow me at CraftyKim95. That's with a K. And I think I'm going to try to use the hashtag as well, which is Black Sampler November, I think. But yeah, so thank you for visiting with me. I think this is about long enough. Still have a lot more I can share, but I'll try to save that for another video and get a little bit more prepared. But hopefully I am back and can keep at it. Okay, thanks everyone. Take care. Happy stitching. Bye.